Sometimes chess is just weird, and today we're going to celebrate the weird because I have the two weirdest rook formations in the history of chess to show you, and they both came only a few weeks apart. Now this first game is from Hikaru Nakamura, and he was white, and he played the fantastic rook on 3 to d7. I don't really have a name for this. I have an Oreo rook formation, which we're going to get to later, but what do we call this? Maybe the Tetris rook formation? Now, I've seen Tetris pawns. You guys know in Tetris that a square is the worst piece to have. I'm not sure a Tetris set of pawns is great in chess, but the Tetris set of rooks is actually not bad at all for Nakamura, because if he invades the last rank, he's doing well. For example, if we have rook takes d7, he will juke the other way, and he'll take on e8, and this is winning for white, because once black blocks, white plays this fantastic double check, and when the king takes, then we recover the piece with queen to g3 check, and black is lost, because the king goes this way. First of all, that's checkmate, my friend. If the king goes the other way, we can still take with check, and the king really has no cover. And if you try to block with your queen, then I have tactics, and yes, Nakamura would have certainly found this tactic to distract the king and win the queen. If we go back to the beginning, actually, virtually the same thing would happen if you take the other rook. For example, if you take this rook, then I will not take this rook, I will take here, and basically all the same stuff happens. When the bishop goes back, we still do the double check. I'm not going to show it to you again because you're a smart crowd. Okay, now, you might think that's enough, but it actually gets more fun because black played g5, trying to get this queen away from the h-file, and the queen ran away. We had a quick check, the king moved, this queen retreated, and no, it didn't quite happen in the game, but it sure would have been quite fun if Nakamura had played queen to d6 to triple attack this rook, because then black could have played queen to e6 to defend. And yeah, I don't have a name for this piece. I really don't. It's like maybe two Tetris pieces side by side. We're going for a Tetris. I hope I haven't said Tetris so many times that the creators of that game will get mad at me. But this would have been quite fun. And in fact, in this position, Nakamura may have found bishop to g7. I'm laughing, I can't even keep a straight face. And the idea of this move is if you take with the rook, then this rook is the one guarding the queen, but it's not actually guarding the queen because the rook is pinned. So queen takes queen just wins the queen. You can't take back, it's pinned. And if you take with the king, then this rook is magically pinned, and queen takes queen actually still wins the queen. That would have been a very fun way to play this chess game. But it gets weirder because in the US Women's Championship, Carissa Yip lost her last round, but still won the tournament. So she's an old friend. I hope she doesn't mind me showing her mistake. She is the US Women's Champion. But in this position, she was white. She wants to guard this pawn, so she played the very logical looking b5. That begs the question, the same question I'm about to ask you. What does Carissa do after rook to f1? Obviously, she can't take because black takes back, promotes to a queen, and wins the game. Now, Carissa's whole defense was based on this move, rook to g3 check. And then when the king moves, her plan was to play rook to g1. We call that in ChessKid land the reverse Oreo because you have the cream on the outside and the cookie in the middle. But you know what we don't talk about very often in ChessKid land? Boom! The giant Oreo. What do we have here? We have cookie, cream, cookie, cream. I don't know if Oreo will ever invent that product, but Oreo, if you're listening, if you want to sponsor a ChessKid event, you let me know, okay? And in this kind of mind-boggling position, Carissa's lost. If she moves the king, she just straight up loses the rook. In fact, the funny thing is, black could actually take this rook and preserve the proper Oreo, right? Cookie on the outside, cream on the middle. And if instead Carissa takes, then pawn takes, promotes to queen, and this rook shields the white rook from being able to capture. So as you can tell, she is not winning this position. She lost the game, but her sadness only lasted a little bit. She did go on to win the US Women's Championship. So we had the Tetris Rooks, we had the giant Oreo. I don't know what's coming next in the chess world, but I'm excited to find out.